Hello guys, welcome back to the fragrance reviewer who can't stop being a meanie to your collections. Today I have had 5 of your fragrance collections submitted to myself. What I do is I summarize them, review them, give you suggestions, brutally roast them, and then take your misery and make fresh content out there for you guys on the channel. Thank you so much to everyone who submitted their collections today. I'm basically going to do the same format where I see what your style is, what you like, what you don't like, and I'm going to give you 2 suggestions as to what I think you should purchase next. Let's begin. First of all, we have Sam Jarrett's collection, which is a very nice beginner collection that has the mainstream designer stuff, some higher end designer fragrances like the Maison Margiela, and then we have a bit of niche with Jo Malone. I have no idea which Maison Margiela that is. That is either by the fireplace or jazz club. The picture's a bit blurry, if I'm being honest with you, and I'm not sure what that decant is in the middle either. So because I am lost and confused, I'll give you maybe a negative 18 out of 10 to just play it safe, and then we'll go from there. If you like your mainstream stuff, I think, Stronger With You, Burberry Hero, Jimmy Choo Man, I'm not sure if that's an Intense or the original, they're quite safe fragrances. And I think you have a nice balance of fresh stuff as well as evening scents. I like that you're delving into leather perfumery with Tom Ford there on the left. If you like scents like Mont Blanc Explorer and YSL's YEDP, in the niche side of things, you can carry on being beginner friendly with your niche exploration and go for Roja's Elysium, which is a nice natural smoky vetiver citrus fragrance. Very nice. One of the most popular scents from the brand for a reason, very easy to like. Otherwise, you can continue this method of exploring new styles in your collection. You got the leather fragrance there, ombre leather. Go for something gourmand now. Go for Amore Caffè by Mancera, one of the best gourmand fragrances out there currently. A beautiful coffee, tiramisu, brown sugar, amaretto liqueur fragrance that blends a lot of different ideas really nicely in a really nice balanced way. Then we have Joshua Carlos's collection, and I like how it's nice and niche, but that Initio bottle is cut off at the bottom a bit, so I'll give this a negative 42 out of 10 to play it safe. Josh tells me, I was really looking into Aaron Terence Hughes fragrances and I love the sound of Hard Candy Elixir. I'm really looking to upgrade more of my nighttime fragrances. But yes, I guess more nighttime fragrances would be nice. I love gourmand vanilla scents and the Adventus DNA. Now his collection here is, again, great choice of niche fragrances, balance of fresh and sweet. I'm not sure which Initio that is. That could be maybe Side Effects. One of the purple bottles, I think it's the Aphrodisiac collection they have there. And he's got some great scents, of course. He's saying he loves Adventus DNA. Look at Adventus Cologne there, Hashivat. Imagination is a nice scent from Louis Vuitton as well. Grand Soir is one of the best evening scents. Sauvage Elixir, nice, not my style, but I appreciate it. You really do have refined taste. I actually pretty much already gave him the 2 suggestions over DMs, but I thought this is a cool collection. I thought it's worth sharing with you guys so everyone can learn from it as well. But he said he wants vanilla gourmand. The classic is going to be Tom Ford Noir Extreme. If he wants to go a little bit more fancy, go for Noir Extreme Parfum, which adds a touch of smoky leather, but they're quite similar to both those fragrances. A very unique, very sexy evening scent. That is a gourmand vanilla fragrance. And I also said to him, try out Kajal Äican, which is, to my nose, something like Bvlgari Tiger or something like Sospiro Vibrato, that kind of DNA. And that DNA in general kind of overlaps with Creed Aventus. I don't think he needs another Aventus-esque fragrance in there, seeing as he has Hashivat as well already. So kind of get away from it, but to me, Äican is a gourmand tropical fruits version of something like Sospiro Vibrato. It mixes all those things together and makes it one of the most incredible, sexy signature DNAs you will ever smell. I think I'm definitely gonna have to get a full bottle. 37.9% of people who watch School of Scent are subscribed to us. If you guys really want to see our channel grow, go ahead and click subscribe. Let's get that number to 40%. Thank you. And then next up we have KAOA Collection's collection. He has the appreciation for Aaron's work and for our work as well, as I can see a cheeky little bottle of Mr. Romantic there on the left. He says, "Hi Omar, my name is Kainoa. I'm 28 years old in the exploration phase of my fragrance journey, hoping to get my collection roasted like a marshmallow. Don't worry, brother, I've got you covered right there." Can't even finish my stupid joke. I love the art over commodity philosophy of fragrances and the quality over quantity approach to collecting. And he gave me a categorization of his fragrances. Every day is going to be Bleu de Chanel and Aaron Terence Hughes Blue Fever. Office is Gucci Guilty Black. Summertime is a clone of Tom Ford Neroli Portofino, as well as Aaron Terence Hughes Ozone. Reserved Evening is our own Atrium Mr. Romantic. And Head Turner is Aaron Terence Hughes Hard Candy. Really great start to the collection, but you've asked me to roast you, so I'll give you a negative 84 out of 10 to make sure you are like a marshmallow as requested. So in my opinion, you generally like your more thick, creamy scents. Aaron's work is like that. I'd say Mr. Romantic is quite like that as well. It's quite a thick, creamy vanilla fragrance. Then you have this juxtaposition with really bright stuff. I mean, Bleu de Chanel is pretty balanced, but Gucci Guilty, the line in general, most of it's quite clean, musky, lavender based. Neroli Portofino as a DNA is very clean. Neroli based, of course, citrus heavy, summery scents. So I don't really know where to go for you here, because you have two really different styles here. Stuff that's really thick and stuff that's really fresh. So instead, I'll give you two recommendations that I will say are balanced and maintain that quality over quantity approach that you are rocking right now. For the office time, I think you can get something a bit better than Gucci Guilty Black. I know you really like it. I think it was one of your DMs you told me that you really like this DNA Speaks to Your Soul, which is really cool. Everyone is different, everyone likes different things. I will say though, quality over quantity, you want something that really stands out, try out Tom Ford's Grey Vetiver Parfum, the dark grey bottle. This is a more oak moss, deeper, heavier version of the smoky citrus vetiver scent that is the original Grey Vetiver. A fantastic office DNA. Both the Eau de Parfum and the Parfum are very similar, so you don't need to own both, just get one or the other. But I do think that will add a nice new DNA, a nice new nuance to your collection with that bottle, Grey Vetiver Parfum, and I think it's a better office scent in my opinion. And then I will also say, try Armani Code Parfum. Balanced, a really interesting signature. It gives you variety as a versatile signature, as an alternative to Bleu de Chanel. It's the best Armani Code concentration right now, in my opinion, for versatility. Beautiful, clean lavender tonka with a hint of powdery iris. A really easy to love, beginner-friendly scent that still smells like quality. I have smelled hundreds of fragrances already now, and I still think Armani Code Parfum is one of my best fragrance bottles that I own. So I think you'll appreciate it, brother. Try it out and see if you agree. Then we have Anna Shabes, who has a fantastic collection, multiple shelves. Although I don't know all these fragrances, I'm not familiar with all of them. So I think it'll be fair to give you a negative 6 out of 10. Nice, I'll play it safe this time round. But let me see this collection and see what I think of it overall. So I can tell that you've really separated out your setup for your collection with the fresher stuff on the top shelves. And then as you get lower and lower, you kind of get more intense, heavier, traditionally oriental style fragrances, although those Lacoste's at the very bottom are quite fresh from what I remember, especially that blue one. I think that's Lacoste Panache, the blue bottle. I think it's a nice fragrance, but it's quite generic, so it's probably not the best in your collection. You have some powerful niche scents here, like the Amouage, like the Giorgio. Those are obviously your killer fragrances in your collection. I respect the Loewe 7 Cobalt. I can tell you are a man of culture who watches the channel School of Scents, and you have learned to try out these hidden gem under the radar fragrances. So your negative 6 is getting bumped up to a negative 4. Well done, bro. I think you like your sweeter, more oriental style fragrances. You're kind of giving off a Middle Eastern vibes with your collection here. So to you, bro, I will say try out Orto, Parisi, Megamare, because this adds more to your fresh half of your collection. It is beastly. I think guys who love Middle Eastern scents generally like beastly fragrances. This is a very unique scent because it is just so strong for an aquatic. It smells like an aquatic, musky seaweed fragrance that never leaves you. Once you spray it on yourself, it becomes you. It is a part of you for the rest of your life. So that's pretty good performance in my opinion. And for a sweeter suggestion, I will suggest to you Maison Crivelli's Oud Maracujá. Middle Eastern again, in the way it's presented in my opinion, very traditional rose, incense and oud that has a beautiful twist of passion fruit in there and a strong leather to make this even more beastly. At least 16 hours longevity with a medium to loud projection. A very good rose and oud fragrance, one of my favorites. And lastly, Ryan Hayes' collection, which looks beautiful, but some of the bottles are obscure. So I'm gonna give you a +3 out of 10. That's the highest score in this video so far. And Ryan says to me, I don't really know what I'm striving for at the moment with the collection. At 42 bottles, I feel I don't need any more, and stuff that gets added now is just gifted to me. I'm down to upgrade bottles with better versions, so if you see something that I have but there's a better version, I'm open to those suggestions, or if I'm missing something for X occasion. The blue decant in the middle is Chilean vodka on the rocks, by the way. Thanks again and stay safe, friend. Thank you very much. You too, bro. This collection is killer, and honestly, bro, yeah, human beings don't even need one fragrance. This is all a luxury hobby. At 42 bottles, you are now a hobbyist. So you are now just trying fragrances. You can honestly just buy samples and only buy a full bottle if something really speaks to you. You'll know it when you experience it. But generally your collection is beautiful. So many niche fragrances. It's mostly niche actually, and your designer side of things are actually probably more the niche side as well. Like I would say, you know, the Guerlain L'Homme Idéal Eau de Parfum could be considered niche. Allure Homme Edition Blanche, that is a niche quality designer scent to me as well. You have your fresher niche like Uden and Aventus. You have your sweeter niche like Leighton and Angel's Share. Yeah, if you want a better version of something, I mean, that's one of your requests. I could say, okay, you have the original Viktor and Rolf Spice Bomb there, which is a classic, a little bit simplistic to my nose, in my opinion. It's spicy, tobacco and vanilla, a nice signature for the cooler weather. But something that is quite similar is Bvlgari's Man in Black. But the new Man in Black Parfum to me smells like a better version of even Man in Black itself. So I would say if you want a more high quality alternative to the original Spice Bomb, try out Man in Black Parfum. It's more elegant, nuanced, and a little bit more mature. And I do see that Sauvage Elixir small bottle just peeking out there on the left of your picture. It would be easy to miss, but I've got eyes like a hawk when I'm roasting collections. I don't like Sauvage Elixir, as I may have mentioned once or twice before in the channel. However, I will say a recent fragrance I've rediscovered or reappreciated due to our recent events we did in our private Discord group for the channel. I have appreciated again just how great Memo's African leather is. I think this is a fragrance for guys who enjoy Sauvage Elixir and fragrances like Oud for Greatness. African leather is one of the best spicy fragrances ever made. This is a fantastic cooler weather signature. Photorealistic spice cabinet spices is how I would describe it. Ambers, patchouli, an obvious leather note of course throughout, but it's not extremely strong leather like ombre leather or Tuscan leather in my opinion. It's actually more of a supporting note actually in my opinion. I do say this is more of a fuzzy, spicy patchouli amber scent that is beautifully blended. One of the best blends you'll ever smell. Extremely long lasting, over 12 hours with a medium projection at least. So this is strong stuff, one of the best from the brand. You can often find it at discounters for a really good price. I think you should check it out if you want that better version of something like Sauvage Elixir. Not clones, but I do think they fit a similar scent family or style. And that concludes this video, guys. Do you think I was too kind with my ratings today? Do you think I should have put them a bit lower? I do appreciate everyone who sent in their collections for this video. You guys have done fantastic so far with your collections, and I hope you find my suggestions useful, and I hope you guys watching find my suggestions useful as well, and you discovered some new scents to try out for yourself. What are your thoughts on the collections displayed today, guys? Let us know in the comments down below. Would you have suggested something different to what I did? And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to check out my previous part of roasting fragrance collections up here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.